Sahaj Vidhi www.sahajvidhi.in. Question 1. The directive principles of state policy are fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply these principles in making laws. Illustrate the legislations which have been enacted for the implementation of directive principles. Model answer. The Directive Principles of State Policy, DPSBs, enshrined in Part 4 of the Indian Constitution, Articles 36-51, are a unique feature that embodies the socio-economic goals of the Indian state. Article 37 explicitly states that these principles, though not justiciable, i.e. not enforceable by any court, are fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply these principles in making laws. This means that while citizens cannot directly approach courts to enforce DPSBs, the government is morally and constitutionally bound to consider them while formulating policies and enacting laws. Over the years, numerous legislations have been enacted to give effect to these principles, transforming India into a welfare state. Here are several examples of legislations implementing various directive principles. 1. Promoting social and economic justice, Articles 38, 39 Minimum Wages Act, 1948, implemented Article 39A, Adequate Means of Livelihood, and Article 43, Living Wage, ensuring fair wages for workers in various scheduled employments. Equal Remuneration Act, 1976. Enacted to give effect to Article 39D, which mandates equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Nationalization of banks, 1969-1980, aimed at reducing the concentration of wealth and ensuring equitable distribution of material resources, aligning with Article 39B and C. Land Reforms Acts, various state-level legislations for abolition of zamindari, ceiling on land holdings, and distribution of surplus land, reflecting the spirit of Article 39B and C. 2. Right to work, education, and public assistance, Article 41. A Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, MNREGA, 2005, guarantees 100 days of wage employment in a financial year to adult members of any rural household willing to do unskilled manual work, directly implementing the spirit of Article 41. 3. Just and humane conditions of work and maternity relief, Article 42, equals Maternity Benefit Act, 1961, amended in 2017, provides for maternity leave and other benefits to women employees, ensuring just and humane conditions of work and maternity relief. For living wage, etc., for workers, Article 43. Various labor laws, beyond the Minimum Wages Act, other labor codes and laws aim to secure a living wage, decent working conditions, and opportunities for workers' participation in management. 5. Provision for early childhood care and education, Article 45, equals Right to Education, RTE, Act, 2009, while Article 21A, Right to Education, was made a fundamental right. Its genesis lies in Article 45, which originally mandated free and compulsory education for all children until complete the age of 14 years. The RTE Act provides the legislative framework for this. 6. Promotion of educational and economic interests of SCS, STs, and other weaker sections, Article 46. Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes, Prevention of Atrocities, Act, 1989, aims to protect these communities from discrimination and atrocities. Reservation policies, policies for reservation in education and employment for SCS, STs, and OBCs are direct implementations of Article 46. 7. Protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding of forests and wildlife, Article 48A. Wildlife Protection Act, 1972, provides for the protection of wild animals, birds, and plants. Forest Conservation Act, 1980, regulates the diversion of forest land for non-forest purposes. Environment Protection Act, 1986, a comprehensive law for the protection and improvement of the environment. 8. Separation of judiciary from executive, Article 50. This principle has been implemented through various state legislations and executive orders, separating the judicial functions from the executive in the public services of the state. These examples demonstrate that despite being non-justiciable, the DPSBs have served as a guiding light for legislative and executive actions, shaping India's socio-economic policies and contributing significantly to the establishment of a welfare state envisioned by the constitution makers. Please visit our website www.sahajvidhi.in for more content they public.